Okay, good morning, class. Today, we're going to learn about subprograms in Pascal. And our objective today is by the end of this class, you should know what is subprograms and the different types of subprograms. So in Pascal, we have two different kinds of subprograms, that is functions and procedures. But we'll start by defining what is a subprogram. So basically, a subprogram is a program unit or stroke module that performs a particular task. So these subprograms are combined to form large programs. A subprogram can be invoked by a subprogram or a program, which is called the calling program. So, as I said before, in Pascal, you have two different kinds of subprograms, that is functions and procedures. We'll start with what is a function. So a function is these are subprograms that returns a value, while a procedure, these are subprograms which do not return a value directly. I will start with the function, and we'll see a simple syntax of defining a function. So, as I'd said before, and I'll repeat again, a function is a group of statements that performs a task. A function declaration tells a compiler about a function's name, return type, and a parameters. So basically, when we'll start with when defining a function, we have a function name which will have some arguments and a type, which is type 1, and we'll have again what we call arguments 2. I'll indicate here in our program. Sorry. We'll just continue. But in our program here, we have what we call, in our syntax, we have a function type and with local declarations of variables. And our program will start, and we'll have some statement and a name. Basically, we'll have an example after this that will explain everything. But with this, we'll start we'll define some words that are used in Pascal. We have what we call arguments. So basically, arguments are the arguments establish the link between the calling program and the function identifiers, and also called the formal parameters. The parameters are like placeholders. When a function is invoked, you pass a value to the parameter. This is referred to as an actual parameter or arguments. The parameter list refers to the type, order, and the number of parameters of functions. Use of such formal parameters is optional. These parameters may be standard data type, user-defined data types, or subrange data types. The formal parameter list appearing in the function statement will be a simple or let's say variables, arrays, or structured variables or subprograms. Again, we have what we call return type. All functions must return a value. So all functions must be assigned a type. That is the function type. The function type is the data type of the value of the function returns. So it may be standard user-defined scalar or subrange type, but cannot be a structured type. Again, we have a term, what we call local declaration. Local declarations refer to the declaration of labels, constants, variables, functions, and procedures, which are application to the body of the function only. Again, we'll have what we call functional body. The functional body contains a collection of statements that define what a function does. It should also be enclosed between the reserved words begin and end. It is the part of the function where all computations are done. This must be assignment a statement of the type name with an expression. In the function body, that assigns a value to the function name. the value is returned as and when the function is executed. The last statement of the body must be an end statement. We'll have an example of a simple program showing a function. So in our program, we have what we'll start our program by naming it X function. That is having a variable A, B return, which are of integer type. So next line will be function marks. That is, we're defining our function with a variable num1, num2, which are of integer type. And again, we can define also local variables here, which are results of integer type. Our program begins if num1 is greater than num2, then the result is equals to what? Num1. Else, result is equals to num2. I hope you are saying. And we continue. Max value is equals to result. We learn here. So this one, our program or the function start here to here. Okay, it will end here. So then the main program will start from begin. Okay, you have variable A with the value 100 and B, which is 200. So here we'll call our function from the rate marks in quotation A and B. So basically, this is what we call function calling. So when we call the function, we'll invoke directly the function. That is, the function in our program is what? X function, okay? So these values will be passed to the function. Basically, A of value 100 will be passed to what? Num1, and B of value 200 will be passed to num2. So the program will check, this is a program to check a largest number between two numbers. So basically, when the program will be executed, we'll have an output showing the larger number between the two numbers. Okay, we'll continue and to a second type of subprogram, which is procedures. So procedures are subprograms that, instead of returning a single value, they allow us to obtain a group of results. In Pascal, a procedure is defined using the procedure keyword. So we have a syntax here with a procedure name, with arguments, with types. Always we love our types. Arguments will have types. We can have local declaration, then the main program begin, and it will end. In between, we'll have the procedure body. And I'll try to explain what are arguments in procedures. So the arguments establish the link between the calling program and the procedure identifiers, and also called the formal parameters. Rules for arguments in procedures are same as that of functions. Again, we have what we call local declaration. Local declaration refers to the declaration for labels, constants, variables, functions, and procedures, which are applicable to the body of the procedure only. Again, we have what we stated that as a procedure body. The procedure body contains a collection of statements that define what the procedure does. It should always be enclosed in the subword. It is the part of the procedure that where all the computation are done. We'll have an example of a procedure. This is a procedure. This is a program with a procedure name with a procedure X procedure. So here we have our variables A, B, and C, mean, which are of integer type. Now this is our procedure that is with the name of what? Find mean, or having values, or we said they have values X, Y, and Z of integer type, and var M of integer type again. So this is a program to find the minimum value of 3 values. So here the procedure will start. If x is less than y, then m is equals to what? X, or else m is equals to y. Again, it will we continue. We'll repeat with a control statement. If z is less than m, then m is equals to what? Z. Then we'll end our procedure. So the main program will begin from begin. This is a keyword, begin, whereby it will ask the user to enter the first number. So it will enter here, we will enter the 3 numbers, A, B, and C. So with this, we will call the procedure from find min. Okay. So after we have entered our values, A and B and C, we'll call the procedure. The procedure will check between the 3 numbers. We'll check what? The minimum number. Okay. So with that, I think in our program here, in case we feed 89, 45, and 67, the minimum number will be what? 45. And that marks the end of our lesson. But when we summarize, I think today we have learned about the 2 different types of subprograms, that is functions and procedures. With that, I would like to end my class. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you.